According to a new report, China's weapons technology is becoming an increasing threat to the U.S. They've got long-range missiles apparently now that can reach our U.S. military bases in Guam. Defense officials say their advancements present a growing risk. Plus, a U.S. warship sailed close to one of those man-made islands that's been in dispute and swiftly readied 3 fighter jets in the area. You can see it's getting really to a position where it looks like something dangerous is going to happen there. This brings back to mind the idea of how important is the role of NATO, and also how much should America be standing up to all of these threats. Joining me now, Captain Chuck Nash, and the man himself who killed Osama bin Laden, Rob O'Neill. Captain Nash, let me start with you. You know, the idea that China has a missile that can reach and is currently perhaps aimed at Guam, part of our triad. We've got the nuclear bombers there. Their mission has always been to sort of counter a strike from Russia, but now maybe a new mandate?
Well, Charles, I don't know that the Chinese are looking to take out Guam anytime soon, but what they're looking to do is put a threat on us so that we have to take that into consideration and affect our judgment and our position. It's estimated to have a 2,500-mile range. Could it reach Guam? Yes, it could. But the Chinese, like the Russians, are more of a rational enemy. And because they know if they were to do something like that, that would be the end of time, so to speak. The other enemies that we face, I'm not so sure that they're quite rational.
What do you think, Rob? You know, we won the Cold War ultimately, I guess, because Russia couldn't continue to spin with us. Sure. But also there was a certain level of rational, thinking there. Not necessarily with the new breed of enemies of America.
Well, not with the new breed of enemies, no, but just with the old breed. I agree with Captain Nash. They're rational. They're proving that they can reach where we are with, Russia right now with the new missile they're having. China can reach Guam, and then with Iran doing what they're doing. Our old school way of doing it was our triage was forward defense, alliance solidarity, and deterrence, and that's what we relied upon. Now we really don't have any of that. Our allies don't trust us. We're not about forward defense because a lot of politically correctness, we'd rather appease people. And, right now the triage that we're dealing with overseas is we got Russia right now, they're bullying us, Iran's laughing at us, and China doesn't care. They're basically telling us,
What should the role of NATO be, Rob?
Well, I mean, the role of NATO right there is supposed to support what's going on up in Europe. And they're just scared because what Russia's doing, a lot of the stuff that they're advancing everywhere from Crimea, even some of the trucking lines going into places like Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, things like that. They need our backing. They need our guys there. They need our missile defense system to defend it, but they're not sure that we're even going to do it, like I said, because we're worried about what people think of us. We want to be liked and not respected.
Yeah, Captain Nash, I've just got 10 seconds left, but this Satan missile that Russia has apparently developed, how concerned should we be?
Well, you want to talk about an accidental launch or an unintentional thing, that could be devastating because it's got 12 multiple independent recovery vehicles that when they come in, it's like a cluster bomb, only nukes. We unilaterally took our MIRVs out of our land-based missiles and went to single ones. That was an Obama administration decision in 2010.
Gentlemen, we salute both of you and your service to this country.